Well, it's that time of year when local charities are in the spotlight, and a newly released report is highlighting the charitable sector's economic impact on the capital region. Here's Mackenzie Reid.
Hot off the presses, a new report is out highlighting the Capital Regional District's charitable sector.
There's close to 1,000 charitable organizations in the capital region. We wanted to really look at that economic impact and say, how are we doing as a sector? What is that contribution that we're making? And what sectors are we comparable to?
The Victoria Foundation teamed up with researchers from UVic to conduct the Architects of Belonging report.
We looked at belonging as a way to think about the impact that the organizations are having. And we used 4 different indicators for measuring belonging: access, inclusion, equity, and sense of belonging to place.
It also looked at the economic impacts the charitable sector has on the local economy. According to the report, the charitable sector provides $5.4 billion to the local economy, a $1.4 billion increase from when a similar report was conducted in 2018.
It would be comparable to the technology sector. So 5.4 billion compares, technology is about 5.9 billion. And that 5.4 billion of the charity sector is roughly 20% of our economy.
The study also shows the charitable sector supports more than 60,000 full-time jobs in the region.
It means that 1 in 5 people typically is kind of employed by this sector on average, and to kind of look at the numbers. So that's a significant driver of the economy.
But what is driving this big of an economic impact? Is it bigger organizations like the Victoria Hospital Foundation, who just raised $3.64 million at its Vision Gala, or the sheer amount of smaller organizations like food banks?
The sector is driven by some large organizations such as hospitals and universities and colleges, but the smaller ones, there's quite a lot of them.
It is all of them working together to contribute to this number.
The report also highlights the struggles many charities are facing, including increased costs, tariffs, and the increased need as many suffer with rising living costs.
And we need to think about what would happen if we did lose organizations in this community. What happens if these organizations did go away?
The hope is this report shows that the region's charitable sector provides similar economic impacts as the well-known government, technology, and tourism sectors, and should be similarly supported by government and private industries.
We need to make sure that we're funding organizations to a sustainable level, but also making sure that they have long-term predictability in their funding as well through multi-year grants and those type of pieces too.
To ensure charitable organizations can continue to support the community.
Vital People is brought to you in part by the Victoria Foundation, connecting people who care with causes that matter.